Hi YouTube, I have a book review for you today. It's a book I just finished yesterday and it's called Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. And first of all, I'm just going to say that I highly recommend it. The first thing I thought about when I finished this book was how great of a movie it would make. Because the length of it's fairly short, and just the way it's written and the way the story progresses is like it was a movie in my head more than almost any book I've ever read. It just played out so perfectly for a movie. And then after I thought that, I was doing a little bit of reading on the author's website, and I found out that the movie deal for this book was actually inked before the book deal was. So a producer wanted to make this movie before a publisher even said they would publish this book, which is just crazy and really awesome. So I'm really excited for this to be a movie. But first of all, it's a book, and it's a book you all should read. It's not young adult fiction like most of the books I review on here, but it definitely has a lot that would appeal to younger audiences, I feel like. And as far as content that would be questionable for younger audiences, there's really no content that would be that bad. I mean, there's a little bit of adult language and some sexual situations, but it's really mild. I would say the thing that bothered me the most in this book was some of the violence and the gore, but even that was relatively limited. Not really an issue as long as you're not a really young teen. I would definitely recommend this for older teens and for adults and anyone who thinks they can handle the content, which is pretty much anyone. It's a really, really, really strong novel. The author described the genre, or I guess described the book as a serious, literary, post-apocalyptic romance with zombies, which I would say pretty much covers everything, because it is a serious literary work. It's, despite the quote up here by Stephenie Meyer, that may make people think it's a lot like Twilight, it's really not. It's one of the most beautiful books I've read. It's just written really, really well. The story is just really good. And yeah, I would never think that a romantic lead of a zombie would be someone I could empathize with when reading, but it really was extraordinary. I mean, this is probably one of my favorite books now, just because it is just such a wonderful story, so well written, and really thought-provoking, which is something that you can't say about, I don't know, a lot of books that are really entertaining and have a really fun story are not thought-provoking, but this somehow manages to do both at the same time, which is incredible. I know Isaac Marion has written a lot of short stories on his blog, and that's actually how he got started writing. So I'll post a link to his blog down below, and I'll post a link to the first chapter. If you're at all skeptical about reading a zombie romance, you should definitely check out the first chapter before buying it. But this is actually a library copy, and I'm definitely going to look for a copy to buy, because this is something I want to share with all my friends and my family, because it's just a really good book. It's just an all-around really good book. Some books are serious and literary, some books are fun and entertaining, some books have good romance. This one has it all. It's pretty much everything I could ask for, and I'm so happy because I had really high expectations when I picked up this book and when I heard about it, and it just met and exceeded every single one of them. So please, please, please check out Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. I would say you could buy it without hesitation. It's just, you just can't go wrong. If you have reservations, it's less than 250 pages long, so I read it in less than 2 days. It's a quick read, and you're probably going to want to read it again as soon as you finish with it, because I know I did. It's just a really, really, really good book. I think that's enough of me going on and about it. So just check it out, and I'll see you guys later.